1 5/8 and 2 1/8, and then it says which one weighs more. So then I have to first compare those 2 1/8 and 1 5/8. So then I know that 2 1/8 is more. Then I did that. And then because it says how much more, then I have to do 2 1/8 minus 1 5/8 equals something. And then because you can't do 1/8 minus 5/8, so I took the 2 away and made it to a 1. And then I took away 1/8 and made it 9/8 because that's 1 whole more.
So it's like borrowing is what you're doing, right?
And
Continue.
then I did 9 minus 5 equals 4. And the denominator is 8, so I did 4/8. And then 1 minus 1 is just 0.
My friend, he did subtraction, so I am going to do the way with addition now. Okay, so I see how it says 1 5/8, and I see how it says 2 1/8. Wait, I made the 1 2 8. 1 is smaller than 2, and then 1/8, and then 5/8. That is bigger, but that doesn't matter because 2 is bigger than 1, which is the big number out of the fraction. And
Go ahead.
1 5/8 plus 3/8 equals 2. But you have to add 1/8 to 2. And that is 2 1/8. And then you add 3/8 plus 1/8 equals 4/8. Yay.
So he used addition. He counted up to solve the problem. Between two backpacks, we have 1 5/8 pounds backpacks and 2 1/8 pounds backpacks. And just like which was explained before, I notice in the ones place, the 2 is greater than the 1 in the ones place, which makes the 2 1/8 pounds backpack heavier. When I see 2 1/8 and 1 5/8, what we have here is two mixed numbers. Mixed numbers being that there is a whole and a fraction. We can change these mixed numbers into fraction numbers. So when I'm looking at 2 1/8, I'm going to change this 2 into 8. 2 times 8 is 16. Then I add the 1. So what I have here is 17/8. And I'll change the 1 5/8. 1 times 8 is 8 plus 5 is 13/8. Now what I have is 17/8 minus 13/8. The eighths don't change. We found out in addition and subtraction, the denominator does not change, but 17 minus 13 is 4/8.